also, yes, as you must have seen the topic, this topic is a very important topic for especially the healers and all the aura cleaning people and the negative energy cleaning people. Okay, and this I'm saying for people who are beginners, and also saying for people who are into this field but haven't gone into much depth of dark energy section. Okay, that's great. That's great. Trust me, it's great if you haven't gone, because this is something that I really want to talk about, because I have come across very recently in a bulk section of tarot card readers, especially even the healers, the spiritual healers, they have contacted us majorly in bulk, and this happened last month. So of course we are dealing with their cures now. Yes, we are healing the healers right now, and this is something that keeps on happening if you have a group of healers with you who maybe you're not aware of, and there can be a time where you need help of each other for removing the negative energies from each other. There's a group of energy suckers, the negative energy suckers, and also removing the negative energy from each other. There has been many times we've seen this, that there has been a time where people have to accumulate a lot of energies together, okay, for the clearance of the evil energies which are trying to overpower with certain situations. And I think this is the same kind of situation that we're dealing with right now for other healers who have come for help to us. Now let's continue in this topic as to what I really mean. See, all the healers, especially the beginners I'm talking about, and who have not gone deep into this dark section, if you are doing well in your life right now, if your personal life is great, if your relationship is great, your finances are great, my advice is don't get into these major dark energy section, because there is no end to dark energies. See, it may be very thrilling for you, it may be very exciting for you, adventurous for you, because some of you who are into occult sciences have this tremendous capacity and capability of going into the research work. I myself also has done that over the years. Okay, so I understand this feeling. I understand this, I would say, madness of knowing that what lies beneath. I completely understand. But then now, with experience, years of experience, I have learned one thing. And this is something that no one will teach you. This is something you have to experience yourself. Your guru would just tell you that, okay, fine, don't take up this case, or don't get into all of this. But that internal you who has that curiosity, that no, somebody has come for help, for example, and it's really complicated, you have understood, but then it's very risky also, your life is at risk, but then risk factor thrills you. Yes, some of the healers, you're hearing me and smiling, I know, many of you, because that's exactly what you do. That's exactly many of us do. What can I say? It's just that it's like when you enter this field in depth, it's very difficult to come out and say no and surrender to the negativity. No, I'm not saying that you have to surrender to the negativity. I'm just saying that there can be situations where you sometimes go weak. Maybe your planets go weak as healer. Maybe your situation, your emotional situation is not that strong. Maybe you're mentally disturbed because of some personal thing going around. Or maybe you just medically, sometimes your body is not responding in the way it should be. I mean, you've exerted, you've really exhausted yourself doing different cases and dealing with dark energies. So that is the time. That is the time when these dark energy sections are waiting very silently and quietly. Yes, very silently and quietly, that one time will come where this person will go weak in any of the sections that I just mentioned. And we will catch hold of this person's energy levels and give a life attack also to this person. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, all the healers. And this is not just for healers, this is for the normal public, the audience who are listening to this, who need to understand that why I keep on telling you that stay away from all these dark things. Don't watch any podcast or any YouTube channel in which they are talking about that you can do this and you can also achieve this and you can study this dark energy and there is an entity by the name of this or so on and so forth, you know. No, guys, no. This is not a joke. This is not a noble subject to be studied. Why you want to study this subject when you have other responsibilities of your life, your family, your friends, your own I don't know, marriage section, I would say, or anything that is required for you, maybe your career and everything, you're doing well for yourself. Why you need to research into all of these things? There are so many other things that you can actually research on. Don't try to enter this field into because of some thrill, because you never know that you may be thinking that you're really thrilled, but actually there is something else that is more thrilled than you. Yes, the negative energy, the dark energy is more thrilled than you. But okay, now this person has come in my trap. Also, I would like to add upon this that there are some healers or gurus or tantrics, I would say, who are taking help of the negative energies to solve problems of other people. I'm talking about spirits, I'm talking about entities. There are some not very good sources of energy through which they are dealing. That's really wrong. Because guys, maybe right now for money you're doing it, that you're able to solve something, or maybe you're trying to put something on someone. I'm talking about the black magic specialist also here. Okay, couple of days back I just made a shots that don't do all this, because of course your end would be really awful here, but even after death it's going to be absolutely, I mean, what should I say, it would be that you will be a slave for the rest of so many years after death. And now some people will say, who has seen life after death? What happens after death? How would we know? This is not the place to debate. You believe or you do not believe. I'm really not interested. Trust me, I'm not. It's just that I'm just trying to tell you that these things exist, and people who are aware of this, they would understand what exactly I'm talking about. Everything after life, after death, now is proved is definitely there. Okay, just for being the keypad warriors here, don't come and give me comments. I really don't even care. I simply block. Okay, so coming back, you will be a slave for maybe 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 years, because these entities that you're taking, the dark energies, help that you're taking, live at least that long. Yes, at least that long, guys. Okay, also the next point that I would like to bring upon is this, that you know, when you're dealing with these dark energies, even when you're talking much about them, they have the vibration and the frequency to gauge that who is talking much about them. They have the capacity and the thrill more than you to come and notice you and to come and monitor you. Okay, so before you want to know about them, it's mostly like this, that they have known about you and they wait and watch that what is your weakness, what is that emotional button, or what is that one thing that if they disturb in your life, you will be distracted from your work, from your sadhanas, from your good path. And when you are, for example, if you got a case and you are about to crack it, and they are just about to get hampered because of your spiritual powers, the divine spiritual powers, if you have, of any deity, Devi and Devtas, which are, and the higher beings I'm talking about Lord Shiva, I'm talking about Devi, I'm talking about those high level deities, not the guns, not their army, them directly. Okay, so if you have that blessing and they know that you can actually cut them out somehow, they would try to disturb your personal life immediately. They would try to get you out of that concentration level. They would try to get you out of that zone that you're actually into. That little time which is left, very little time which is left to crack it. I have seen cases in which they have done accidents in different spiritual healers' families, or spoiled their marriages, or spoiled their relationships, or even for that matter their business losses, so that you get distracted and you can, oh my god, what is happening? You have to leave the work and go. Of course, if someone is in the hospital with a sudden accident, of course you will go, na? You won't leave saying that no, I am doing my case, I can't go and see my family member. So all of this, it's a vicious cycle. So if possible, don't try to enter this into the dark section a lot. And if you have already, congratulations, welcome to the world of higher supernatural dimension. But there is a certain way of doing a complete somersault and getting out of this also. I would make a separate video on this for all the healers, especially who have written to me that Guru Didi, we want to understand how we can come out of this, because we are into that chakra view now. I am exactly getting, guys, what are you trying to tell me? I have understood it. And of course, with this bulk of spiritual healers who have come to me, we are working with you guys, you know it. And the healers who are listening to me right now, or the tantrics also who are listening to me, if you're facing this kind of a problem, you can get in touch with us, and we may take longer to maybe answer because extremely busy with previous cases and so many other things happening, but we have a solution. By the grace of Goddess, we have a solution. And I know how it feels and how miserable it is to be a healer. It's the most thankless job ever. Because when people get cured, they thank you. When they come in the problem, they are full of gratitude and full of surrender mode. The moment they get cured, some of them, not all, some of them have this audacity to backfire on you, saying, oh, we were supposed to get cured. So we are not counting those ungrateful, thankless people. We are not even interested in that. We are interested in those problems which really exist and where you actually need a helping hand. Okay? We are there for each other. There can be a time that I would be needing you, and there can be a time that you would be needing us. So yes, I always tell all the healers that yes, if you're in the correct path, don't be hesitant to contact us. We are there. We'll get you out of that problem. And I'm saying this with so much of confidence because I have confidence on my divine energies, on my deity. I am nothing. She is everything. Okay? So trust the goddess, trust your deity, your Ishta, your Kuldevi, your Devatas. Nothing is more powerful than them. Nothing. Have that faith and determination and willpower, no matter whatever hell is happening in your life. Okay? Remember Hanumanji, remember Ma Kali, remember Durga Ma. Don't give up. And all of us are there for each other. Okay? Good healers have a good community, a good link up with each other. So I will end this video on this note. Till then, take care of yourselves, and Jai Ma Kali, Jai Krishna Kali Ma, Jai Ma Kamakhya.